Hi everybody worldwide. Welcome back to Ham Radio Live, where the world comes to talk radio.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you something. I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh please, say to me, let me be your man. And please say to me, you let me hold your hand. I let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. Yeah, you got that something. I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy.
It's what started it off for the Beatles here in the States. I Want to Hold Your Hand, the first big hit they had here. I know it was different worldwide, but this was the first one here in the States. By the way, we're going to play the best hits of the 60s this week to start every show, so hope you enjoy that. It's Monday, the first day of June 2026. 6 meters is open worldwide, and what do you say? We get ready, we get set, and say away we go. Hi everybody, good to see you. Happy Monday. Hi everybody, my name is Larry Dio. My call sign in amateur radio is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Welcome to Ham Radio Live. If you'd like to get your ham license, we'd love to help you do so. Contact the American Radio Relay League at www.arrl.org. Find the contact part of their page. Just scroll down, find the part where you can leave them a message, and tell them you'd like to get your ham radio license. And make sure and tell them as well where you live in the world. That's important because we want to get a ham club close to you so that you can learn from those folks and be able to meet with them so you can help get your license taken care of. That's simple. www.arrl.org. Today's show is brought to you by the amazing Jasper, the original, the OG radio dog in the house. That was earlier today, little Jasper. If you'd like to email me with maybe a video you've done, something you've done in radio, or perhaps a PODA or a soda, or maybe, I don't know, just your shack. Perfect. Send it to me at info@hamradiolive.org. Here comes one that came through, and this was from Tom in Bulgaria. His first contact with New Zealand, all the way from Bulgaria. It's just the last part of the call, and it was basically a 73 right when he finished it, but he made the call.
Best wishes. QRZ, ZL1 Whiskey, November, ZL1 WN.
Congratulations, Tom, getting his first New Zealand call, all the way there in Bulgaria. That's a nice call. That really is from him. Really good call. Here's another one. I know yesterday I had a chance, and we'll talk about that in the show, where we went to Kevin's channel to take part in the QRP net. For once, I didn't forget. So we were there last night. Rodney was there, Bill was there, I was there, and we were trying to make calls. It was a rough night. And for some people that might think, the bands are just really bad, I honestly think the bands were just going long last night. I really think so. Here's another impression from yesterday. Tom sent this to me as well. So a couple from the mailbag today on conditions in Europe yesterday. Take a look at this. It's interesting to see from Tom's perspective there in Bulgaria what it was like there on the Ham HF bands.
So a good example also would be the Russians are always busy, especially on 40, because now it's late at night in eastern Russia. Central Russia, it's after dark. So certain parts of it anyway. But you can see what I mean. It's too bad this is washing out too much. Sorry about that. I have a nice color screen, but... And you see the Russians are always below 150. Maybe I could catch something here. Yeah, Priel, he's listening.
For those that don't know, that's the new ICOM 710, the FT 710 there.
So I always find the English stations up around 180 or so. You'll always find something up here. There's a little pile up going on there. Somebody's right on the edge of the band, yeah. But anyway, you get the idea. So you see how things are working here. So there's activity, but it's not in any language you would normally use to communicate.
And that would be different, right? I mean, I think we here in the States, we take advantage of that. We just think, well, everybody speaks English, right? I mean, we turn their ham radio on. Sometimes that's not true, because sometimes you get in some areas like on 20 meters or on 40, sometimes on 15 too, I've noticed, and on 10 meters when it's open, that you'll hear a lot of Spanish being spoke here, but that's rare more than a given. So, Tom, thank you for the cool email. It was really neat to be able to see what ham radio was like for you there in Bulgaria. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's find out who is first, second,
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
Sam's already started again, so here we go. Let's find out who's first, second, and third today on the beautiful Monday program. Rodney, first up, Pop Alpha 9 Romeo Whiskey. He did it again. Give him a big beep beep. Well done, Rodney. Good man. Well done. Been a while. I'd like less than a week, but, with Bill hanging around, you never know. You never know. He's there to snipe people, and when that happens, it kind of hurts. Yeah. Rodney, welcome. Good to see you. That is, by the way, that's continent number 1 today. Yes, it is. Coming in second, it would be Jeff, all the way in the beautiful country of Canada. Victor Echo 3, Whiskey, Juliet. Hi, Jeff. Good afternoon, my friend. Good to see you. And by the way, this is really cool because Martin comes in next from Holland, Pop Echo 9 Tango India Golf, and then this is really cool. Continent number 3's already here. Colin in Australia. Welcome, Colin. Wow. Sam, really? You give him big applause. Well, Colin, I think Sam likes you as well. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you, Colin. Happy Tuesday to you there in Australia, buddy. It's great to have you. Thank you for coming today. What a treat, and I mean that. Jose's also back. Welcome, Jose. It's a pleasure. Thank you for joining us today. Rodney, thank you for the channel rules, and welcome again to Chris. Chris, I appreciate you coming. I really do. His call sign, Kilo Echo 2, Hotel Romeo Juliet. Hi, Chris. It's going to be a fun day. And it's back-to-back Chris's today. No kidding. Look at this. We got Chris in the UK as well. Golf 7, Victor Echo Oscar, welcome. And thank you for your kind words. I appreciate that. That's very nice. I hope you'll like the show. I hope you will. It'll be a lot of fun today. We got a lot to do. Let's get to a few little bit of housekeeping stuff. We have a really cool Discord channel. It's free, and what's good about it is you have to have questions, right? Maybe you have antenna questions or questions about the ham test, right? Stuff like that. Our Discord channel can help you. It's at ham-radio-live. That's ham-radio-live, free of charge. Come join us, and there's plenty of places to goof around and meet people as well as ask your questions there. Also, a wonderful website at www.hamradiolive.org. It is a one-stop shop for everything you can use, including if you're looking for a ham club. See that down at the bottom now? If you just hit the menu at the top of the page, of our main page there where the 3 lines are. You scroll it down. There it is, ham clubs. We can help you find a local ham club as well. That's pretty cool. Sam likes that too. Well, that's very good. Also, today's topic question. Here's a fun one. If you could buy a new radio or a new antenna, it should say new, but you get it. What would you buy and what would you get? Okay? So you've got a choice, any transceiver, any of them, or any antenna. And no, the tower is not included, okay? Well, maybe we should. We'll do the tower too.
Well, hog gravy and chitlins.
Feeling generous today. Let us know in the comment section today. We'll make it part of today's show. It'll be a lot of fun. And there's our partner in crime, Bill. Welcome. Good to have you. Sorry I'm late. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You're here, and we're grateful you are. He made a call last night to Kevin and Steve's QRP net, and we'll talk about that coming up the show. It'll be a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed. And Chris, I'm so happy you're here as well as Colin, all the way in VK land. What a treat. My gosh. Colin, what is it? It's like 3:18 in the morning there, I think. Somewhere close to that, I believe. It's great to have you today. And Andy New, Mike 7, Charlie Union November, welcome to today's show. And Rodney, thank you for the Discord link there. Appreciate that very, very much. Let's get into your HF weather today. Your HF weather is powered by ICOM. ICOM for the love of ham radio. Now, if you somehow were on QRZ yesterday and you saw the homepage, here's what it said. Look at that. SFI 0.
What's the big idea? Don't stand there gawking, son. Speak up.
Now, of course, right? Band conditions were just a little poor.
You better say your prayers, you flea-bitten varmint.
Yeah, just a bit poor with an SFI of 0.
Oh, you stupid little idiot.
Oh, gosh. What's funny about this is it wasn't just for like 3 or 4 minutes. This lasted for like a couple of hours yesterday. The other metrics were there. The sunspot number, the BZ latitude, the solar wind, everything else was there. Of course, there was no maximum usable frequency down there in Boulder, Colorado yesterday. But, if you looked like at a different source, if you went to some place like Solarham, you'd find it was 136. That's what it was. And today, 136 as well. Solar cells, the little solar number down just a bit. Index is at 10. That's a good number, considering it's a 24-hour average of the K. So that's good. K is low. That's very quiet. And the HF band conditions are actually pretty good today. And 6-meter E-skip is open. I've heard it, and it's out there, friends. Yes. 6 is open today. Magnetosphere view, this gives a great look at just how massive that sunspot, like the area we were talking about Friday, 4455, right when it was peeking in from the west limb of the sun, it looked pretty big, and that's how big it is. I can't tell you how many planet Earths would fit in that area, but it would be quite a few. So 10 sunspot regions are currently facing our planet right now, and maximum usable frequencies aren't the worst thing in the whole wide world. Take a look today. Look at this. They're pretty easy to understand. There's kind of like, almost looks like there's wires hanging there between Canada and like the southern part of Great Britain, doesn't it? Well, we put this giant extension cord in case y'all need some power. There's the better look at the maximum usable frequency. You're really going to be like 17 and 20, maybe 15, but not for long. It's just going to be one of those days where it's 20 and it's going to be 17 meters in the northern hemisphere for the most part. Unless you're south. Like if you're south of like, let's say 30 degrees, you'll get 15. It's going to be how it works. Southern hemisphere, it's a cornucopia of frequencies. You'll be able to get all of them from 10 to 20 meters. You can see right there. And it does go down pretty much all the way down to Tasmania. So good conditions for you in the southern hemisphere. Your HF forecast powered by ICOM. ICOM for the love of ham radio. Stable SFIs. 6-meter E-skip is open. Some QS Baker on the HF bands this week. Noise floors are fairly quiet. Best DX in the north, 20 and 17. Then I got 15 open, about 35 degrees north. That's being generous, really. Best in the southern hemisphere, between 10 and 20 meters. Take your pick. If you want to work the northern hemisphere from the south, you're going to need to be on 20 or 17. It's going to be kind of how it's going to work for you. Nighttime amateur radio, stable SFIs, good DX, heavy QSB at times. Fading has been pretty bad the last couple of days in the amateur radio on the HF bands. Nighttime amateur band openings, 160 meters, 80, 75, 60, and 40. 40 will work you great. It really will. Just be patient with it. There are quite a bit of thunderstorms, not only here in the States, but worldwide. So a lot of noise on frequencies below 10 megahertz out there. Shortwave DXers, daytime shortwave, quiet noise, floor stable SFIs, but there will be fading on signals. Even the stronger signals are going to be going up and down. There's quite a bit of fading out there. Daytime shortwave bands, 31 meters, 25, 22, 19, 15, and the 13 meter band. Nighttime shortwave DXers, great SFIs for shortwave listening. They really are. They're going to be some fading on signals, strong, medium, and light. They will be. Nighttime shortwave from 120 meters all the way down to 19 meters is going to be just fine for your top DX bands tonight. Going to be 49, 41, 31, 25, and 19. 19 could work you half the night right now. That's how good it is. There's your weather. Thanks for being here, gang. Happy Tuesday to Colin. Yep. A very happy Tuesday to Colin today in Australia. And a very happy Monday to you friends around the world. 3 quick cues. First one we're going to work with here is to the beautiful country of Costa Rica.
EI2JS, over.
Great signal here. With Birdie.
Gettysburg, PA. Well, you you 5 by 2 now, my friend. 5 by 2. I don't know what you're copying now, but I'm in San Jose, the capital.
Oh, Colin, thank you so much for being here. 2:50 a.m. Wow.
60 feet above the ground, and the wake is the FTDX 101 Delta. Over.
You're hearing the birdie noise. Sorry about that.
Copy Pennsylvania. Yeah, near Gettysburg, my friend. I do copy you. Live, but I do copy you. So, thanks for the cues, my friend. And what's my signal report? What is my signal report for my log? Over.
Trying to get the noise out for you. It's moving.
I lost you there again, my friend. Thank you very much for the cues. A lot of QS Baker. Thank you. Have a great one. 7-3.
Kilo 7, Hotel November.
K7, Hotel November. Good morning. Big signal here, 5-8, over.
Thank you so much. 59 plus 20 here. Great signal.
Yeah, Larry, thanks so much for the flowers. I hope you're doing okay, my friend.
There we go. Costa Rica, that's Tango India 2, Juliet Sierra. Now we're going to work Darko in Croatia. Call sign 9 Alpha 8 Delta X-ray.
9 America 8 Delta X-ray.
Hold on. We'll get there. 9 America 8 Delta X-ray. So you make the call. Why not, right? Welcome to Larry's World. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Roger, Kilo 7 Hotel November. You're a 5050 Central Florida. Over.
Yeah, Larry, thank you for your call. Good morning. You're about 5 and 5. 55 Larry.
Oh, I'm doing great. It's good to hear you again. So funny to show it this way. Yeah, that's the problem with the video capture card. Just a little bit of a problem there. It kind of went on strike on me there. That's number 2. Third one, this one's a fun one. It's actually here stateside to the American Radio Relay League club station, W1AW, being worked remotely by someone in New Hampshire. Kilo 7, Hotel November.
Kilo 7, Hotel November, 5 and 8 in New Hampshire for W1AW.
Oh, thank you for the 58. 59 at times. QS Baker, 59 here in Central Florida. Name is Larry. Over.
Roger that in Florida. Thank you very much. You have a fine afternoon, and thanks for working W1AW, stroke 1.
73, mate.
There you go. So thanks to the three that just made that call. Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey Stroke 1, 9 Alpha 8 Delta X-Ray, and my dear friend Darko in Croatia, and another friend, Tingo India 2, Juliet Sierra, all the way in the beautiful country of Costa Rica. We had a chance last night. Rodney, myself, Bill, we were all hanging out on a Sunday night, right, at Kevin's QRP net, and it was a lot of fun. It was a rough night for calls. It was tough. I think propagation was just simply going long. I really do, because the solar flux index numbers were good. There was not a big solar storm going on. It just was one of those nights where propagation was a bit iffy. When you go to Kevin's channel on Sunday evening, it always starts out in a cool way. And last night, it started like this.
Sitting by the radio, low power in my hand, calling out to the world, hearing friends from every land. Watching that stream roll, folks gathering in the chat, turning down the power, seeing where the signal's at. Got my coffee in the morning, sharing stories to them tales, letting loose our spirits, riding on these happy trails. We're on the air, diving to the show, QRP. Feel the power go low, live streams humming, voices in your ear. We're going down low, but the connection's crystal clear.
Isn't this great? I mean, this is so well done. Kevin, Steve.
Even draws a blanket, but we're just getting started. Our radios are humming, each signal warm-hearted. Brothers and sisters all across the land. In the chat we're laughing, holding a digital hand. Crack open a cold and toast a low power fame. Living in the moment, say that these memories like a flame. We're on the air,
Nice.
diving to the show, QRP. Feel the power go low, live streams humming, voices in your ear. We're going down low, but the connection's crystal clear. Turn it down, hear the wandering folks from the back roads to the coastline spokes. Crystal sounds on this electric sea, where
Amazing.
the heart beats the frequency.
This is so good. Wow.
We're on the air, diving to the show, QRP. Feel the power go low, live streams humming, voices in your ear. We're going down low, but the connection's crystal clear.
That is fantastic. That is so good. Kevin, wow. That was a treat. It really was. When I came, right, because I'd been watching the countdown to the show starting, and when it opened, I was like going, dang, this is really cool. What a lot of custom music and some really good video work. It was really cool. Kevin, Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo, all the way from the cornfields of Iowa. Well done, man. Jeez. It just was really cool. So last night was one of those nights. It wasn't the greatest propagation. Things were working. I mean, we could make calls, but I think things were going long. It just seemed that way. And I'll explain why I'm saying this, okay? We'll first start out my first try, and I'll let you see what it was like from my position, right? They started off on kind of on the upper end of 20 meters, and this is my first try to work the net. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I at least let people know I did try. It's Sunday, the 31st of May, 2026. It's 11, well, I guess it'll be 23:27 UTC or 7:27 Eastern, trying to get onto Kevin's QRP net, and conditions are just abysmal. You can hear some right there, right? That's someone calling into the net. It's difficult to hear anything. See? No net control. And that was kind of the theme most of the night, at least from here in Central Florida. And that doesn't mean it's always going to be that. In fact, it's going to be very unlikely to be that way again because, first of all, Steve and I are pretty close, about 300 or 400 miles apart. So we can make that call. Kevin and I are about maybe 8 to 1,000 miles apart. We can easily make that call. It was just that things were going a little iffy. And here's a good example of it. Here's Bill. And Bill is a part of our channel here too, which we're very honored he is. Kilo Alpha 8 Golf India Mike. Bill lives in the north central part of Wisconsin, all right? Here's Bill last night on the QRP net.
I'll jump down the list here. Kilo Alpha 8 Golf India Mike. Bill, how copy? Now I've lost Bill.
Why don't we try it here for me? Any copy, Steve?
There you go. Now you're coming back up, and I hear you and Jim both now. Go ahead, Bill.
Roger. Right now, 4.5 watts on the water meter.
Yep, you're S5.
Roger. I'll drop her down.
All right, standing by.
Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra Mike from KA8 GIM. 15 watts. Any copy?
Yeah, S3 on the meter. Go down to 5.
Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra.
I heard you give my call sign, and then I completely lost you. Give me your power a couple of times.
Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra Mike, KA8 GIM.
Yep, and I can't hear the power. It's just up and down. The QSB is just up and down.
Roger. I'm about 1.5. Is as low as it goes. I drop it down, and then you can't hear me at all.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna put you down for 15 whiskey, and you're good and solid at 15. But I want anything below that, I'm losing you.
Yeah. And that was kind of the way the night went, right? So Bill was able to make a call down to 15 watts. Perfect. He made the call at least, which was good. I tried yet again. Okay, the third time trying. That's as good as I can hear Kev right now. And part of it was very light, but also there was a lot of fade. What Kevin and Steve put up with last night is extremely challenging for net control to try and work. And I'll explain what I mean by I think the bands were going long last night in just a moment.
Yeah, thanks for 673, David. Have a good night.
The
It's hard
volume
to
on the
hear.
radio is maxed out
I'm going to
right
try
now.
and just turn the antenna a skosh more to the west. Hang on.
I get up to do this, and Steve tells Kevin, hey, Larry said he's going to try, so Kevin's going to try and call me now. Well, I'm going out to the backyard to change the antenna. Oh, man. Hear it? Larry, you out there? Oh, man. I felt so bad. I was just trying to turn the antenna to get right on Kevin in Iowa because he was now net control. I had it turned initially towards Steve in South Carolina, so
Kilo
because I
7
had to
Hotel
move.
November. Kev, I don't know if you can hear me or not. I can barely hear you. I was just going to turn the antenna a bit west.
I'm at about 10 watts here, just because I'm trying to, be in the spirit of the whole thing. Then I got the power up. Just no luck. Just no luck. And it was pretty tough. And I was like, man, I don't know what's wrong. This should work. This absolutely should work. Because I'm far enough from Kevin on 20 that if I'm at 100 watts, he should hear me. I'm pointed right at him. But then, watch this call. This was a very long call for QRP. And I think it explains that the bands were simply going long last night. This call came in to the QRP net last night from Germany. trying to work Kev's QRP net. Let's
Let's
just say
make it
it's
so.
not so
One
good.
moment. I go down to 50 watts. Okay, so Delta goes for Delta Whiskey, was part of Germany, with 50 watts in 7-element opti beam, and now I go down to 25.
Opti beams have a bit of an advantage.
And now 5 watts. And here I have the 5 watts goes to 3, and I go down to 100.
There, you hear that? I'm going to back it up just a second. All right. He backs it to 3 watts. Listen carefully. And he's to 100 milliwatts. Listen carefully. That's 1 watt. You can hear him at 1. That's 1 watt. You can hear him at 1. That's from Germany. Great system. Great signal there.
Then I think so that it works. Yeah, I'm very happy. The antenna is really nice, and the antenna is really high on a little hill. Free takeoff to all sides. Make for me, when the conditions good enough, a real good job. But I'm not alone here. I go away. I make QSY. Best wishes to all here on this frequency, and we hear us in the future.
And that's it. You can't hear the other side. That's what we're missing is net control. Yeah. See what I mean? So, okay, an opti beam, he said 7-element opti beam. That's going to be about 12 dB of gain. Okay, so if you do the numbers, it should do really well. But still, he's all the way in Europe. Okay, and that's why I think it was just going long last night. That was just the way it was. And I want to say thanks to Kevin and to Steve. They both really worked hard last night to not only keep the net going on a night that had difficult propagation, but they also kept it interesting. They really did all the way to the very end, okay? This is the end of the show. I won't go the whole song. Well, let me know if you want to hear the whole song while I play it. Here's the end of the QRP SSB live stream last night.
Kilo Echo 2, Charlie Victor Bravo.
31 calls.
Happy radio to you until we meet again. Lightning storms be few. Keep your coax dry till then. We hope for open bands and fun adventures. QRP is so much fun when we're together. Happy radio to you till we meet again.
What's really cool about this and how they ended it, Kevin's playing 3 musical instruments, all of them without strings.
What's going on here? Don't stand there with your beak open.
It's true.
Say something.
Look.
Explain yourself. Your tongue's flapping, but no noise is coming out of your big mouth.
Sorry.
Shut up!
Oh, man, it was just so cool. Honestly, Kevin, this is so cool, man. Thank you so much. That was a treat. I'm just done. Like Karen's already in bed, and I'm like, I gotta hurry. Watch the end. So I did. I was so glad that I did. What a great way to end the show. Kev, both you and Steve are excellent at what you do. Steve has got to be, is he retired like country air talent? Because he's got the voice for it, man. He has got the perfect voice to be like a country air talent DJ. He's good. He's real good. And it's fun to watch you guys interact and how you guys hand things off. It was a pleasure. We'll do it again, man, right? We will. That was a lot of fun. That was truly a lot of fun. Today's topic question has to do with a big money choice. A brand new radio, right? Transceiver. And that's what most new hams would want, right? It's like, oh, hey, give me that new radio right there. Or the antenna of your choice. Okay? And we'll just do a moderate tower. We're not going to give you like a 300 because we're not paying for it anyway. It doesn't matter here at the show, you know? Yeah. So there you go. But let us know in the comment section and we'll do our best to make it part of the show today. Just want to try and catch up with all your comments here because there's quite a few already that have come through. Martin, first up with our topic show answer, he says, I think I would try the Ciro Mazzoni Stealth Loop. Okay, that's interesting. So he would go with the one that goes from the 60 meter band to 10, and he would go with the ATU number 2. Nice comment. Thanks, Martin. I like that. See, because Martin, you're kind of like in a restricted area, right? In terms of putting up a big antenna. Tough for you to do. That would be a good antenna to try for sure, to use it. Yeah. Man, great comment. I love that. That's got a star by it. It does. Andy in Bristol, and this is going to be interesting because Andy really loves Kenwood. He loves like the 890S. It's a beautiful radio. Oh my gosh. The 990 is beautiful too. And he says, ignoring silly ideas like the 890s and the like, I would buy another G90 and make use of the Sidewinder base-loaded military whip and tripod, which I already have. I'd be happy and I'd have some fun. Nice comment. What I really love about what you're saying, Andy, is it's not expensive. You're not asking for much. I mean, you're really not. In the grand scheme of things, we're not talking $5 to $10 grand here. You're talking about a G90. You could probably buy one used, I'm going to say in $300 to $400 range, I guess. I haven't looked at those yet, so I don't know. And then he's got the antenna there already, it sounds like. So he'd just be looking for like a good working Zygu G90. That's up there, man. That's going to be up there. Because you know why? Because it's not asking for a whole heck of a lot. And when someone can be happy with not a whole heck of a lot, that's pretty impressive. Nice comment, Andy. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. That's a neat one. We got Spike here in Montana.
That's my boy!
Knew he would do it. I knew it. Spike says, I ordered a brand new Yaesu FT710 yesterday. Shaq is getting a makeover. Jeez. Good for you, man. That is so cool. Getting a brand new radio. Sorry about that, guys. I had to do that. Tom has that radio. And Tom has told me he loves it. He says that this is the best radio buy on the market, period, the end, next subject. That's how he put it. I mean, this is his favorite radio. You can work it remotely, which he likes. It's got 100 watts on board. It looks good. It's modern. He loves it. Spike, good. Let us know how you like it. Send us a picture, will you? We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it as you work with your Shaq makeover. That's a great radio. And boy, I'll tell you, no kidding, Tom loves his. He's told me how much he loves it. Kevin in Iowa, thanks, Larry. It was a fun video to edit and produce. Signals were going long. Steve worked that portable station way up in northern Canada using a ham stick and 5 watts. Wow. Man. So he's the one in that orange survival tent in the snow. Is that his tent, really? Wow. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. I love that. Thanks for telling me the story of that, because I wondered about that picture, and I was like, God, you couldn't get me inside that tent ever.
And now, a Larry moment.
I would have a hard time in a small area like that. I guess if there was a ham radio, it might work, though. Yeah, you can get out. It'd be fun to be able to do that. Yep. And a lot of kudos to Rodney last night. Rodney and I talked yesterday. We really did. We were talking about stuff regarding the Discord server. And Rodney was like, "Oh no, I'll go tonight. I'll be there for Kevin's QRP net." And I'm like, "Wow, he's gonna be it's gonna be late, like midnight, a start of midnight his time to be able to do that. Maybe 1 a.m. I guess. I don't know. Are you +1 or +2 GMT? I'm not sure, Rodney. But anyway, he was there, and he was there almost to the whole thing. So Rodney, kudos, great job, seriously. Wow. He says, Sam gave you big applause. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And Andy in Bristol, he says, P.S. I would buy a choke to avoid common mode currents, and because I now can, wind the Zygo up to the max of 20 watts. He's got to be feeling sick. I don't know. He's Sam is our producer here, and he doesn't usually give big applause to anybody but Spike out there. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Andy, that's neat. And geez, chokes are cheap. You can buy, I don't know what the conversion is between, British money and US money, but like chokes, you can buy them for like under $40, $30. They're not that expensive. Again, he's talking about simple stuff. I love that. Who couldn't like that? Doesn't take much to impress him. He doesn't need a high power radio, right? He's not asking for like the new 7300 Mark II. He's asking for a Zygo G90. And I bet if he could get a used one, he'd be thrilled with that too. You're a good person, Andy. I liked you. Bill in Wisconsin is now back again for...
I got a splitting headache.
He'll be here till the end of the show, Spike. Sam. Bill in Wisconsin, today's topic question. I think it would like an OptiBeam antenna. Brilliant indeed. Yeah. Yeah, because it makes total sense. I looked at OptiBeams. OptiBeams are pretty expensive. They're very expensive, but it's kind of like a step-by-R type thing, right? You're going to step up to buy the expensive stuff. And OptiBeam is right there. And they're so good. They are. They're amazing antennas. They're expensive, but boy, they're pretty good. Kevin, Steve's an amazing pedal steel guitar player. He's a talented guy. I like him. I like Steve because he's got just that great voice. And, he doesn't rush. He has fun with everybody who calls in on the net. You guys both interact extremely well with everyone. It's a very welcoming net. I think it's really well done. Really. Thank you for that, Kev. I mean that. Full compliment. I was very impressed. Andy, sad to relate that due to the economy in the United Kingdom, the manufacturers of the Sidewinder have closed the business. Well, that's too bad. No, you have one though, right? I thought you said earlier you do have one. So I'm looking because I'm trying to find it. Yeah, make use of the Sidewinder antenna, base-loaded military whip, and tripod, which I already have. That's great, man. Do you have all those components? I don't know. So I just want to make sure. But I like the fact that you're thinking good with that, with this G90, because you can go all the way up now to max power since the new rules in the United Kingdom. And you know what, man? You could probably make some amazing calls and blow your mind at 20 watts. Wow, I'm getting out now. That would make a big difference for sure. Yeah. Let's see. Kevin, those are corncob microphones I'm singing into. The thing is, I totally missed that. I did. I totally missed it. I saw the strings weren't there, like on the bass, on the violin, and on the guitar. I caught that part, but I didn't catch the corncob mics. Whew. Rodney, the OptiBeam OB186 18 element antenna. That's the one you want there, Bill. There you go. Gosh, oh man, we're talking expensive there. Yeah. Barry Wendon says, Larry, I have it. I think you know. You don't know yet what my answer is, buddy. Come on.
I can't wait all day.
It was Barry I was talking to. Anyway, yeah. But I do like the radio you got for sure. I love that. Andy used to play some steel guitar. That's neat. That's really cool. And really, it's fun. So if you haven't been to Kevin's YouTube, the SSB net, it's a Sunday night thing. It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 p.m. Pacific, right? And it's on 20 meters, so you can work it from wherever you're at in the country. You should be able to. And it's just well done. It's very, instead of like being so stuffy like some nets can be, right? It's like, come on in. And that's what they say, come on in. It's really good. What they say is very, very good. Thank you, Kevin. It was an honor last night. Thank you. I was just glad I remembered. Jeff, top of the line Kenwood. You can only have one, my friend. Listen to this from Jeff. Today's topic question. Top of the line Kenwood. So he wants the 990, all right, or the 890. Either one's great. A 60-foot tower and a big property for wire antennas. You know what? That's funny. I'll put a star by that as well. That's a nice comment. Thanks, Jeff. Oh my! Rodney in Holland. Today's topic question. Oh gosh, he's going for the whole package too. Listen to this.
What's going on here?
Listen to guys, listen. The topic question is, if you could buy a new radio or an antenna,
No!
what would you buy and what would you get? Radio or antenna? Let's say it one more time. Radio or antenna.
I've been hornswoggled.
So Rodney's answer. Today's topic question. FTDX 101 Delta, Zeus DX 1000 Zeus, 1 kilowatt, 60-foot mast tower. We said we'd give you up to 50.
No!
Messium Poloni Ultraflex, 10 coax, OB 186, which is the big opti beam that he referenced to Bill, or a Mosley TA63N. Sponsor anyone?
That's shocking.
Rodney, please read the question.
Get that finger out of your ear. You don't know where that finger's been.
Gosh. I want it all. It's my life, and that's that. Sorry, guys. It's funny. Because, it was two of you back to back. It was like Jeff and then Rodney, both same thing. It's either or, not all.
That's my boy!
Yeah. It's Mike, welcome. Kilo Golf 2, Mike from Jacksonville. Hi, Mike. Good to see you. Gosh. Tom in Bulgaria. Today's topic question. Enough space and tower to put up a log periodic reality check. In the end, I may end up with a hex beam, most practical antenna for my circumstances. The 5-band 2-element quad I have is too big. And he found that out today. He was building it, right? And he's like, oh man, no, I need a tower for this thing. I can't do it. And so he disassembled, put things back in the box. He's not sure what he was going to do now. He had a cubical quad antenna. And I think my hex beam here, Tom, it's like 12 feet. That's how much room it needs to turn, right? And I've heard of some 40-meter hex beams, right? Those are like 16 feet because you need more room to place the elements out for 40. So, yeah, or 12 or 16 feet, you'll have it. But notice what Tom did? He had one. He's talking about he put a new antenna. Chris, He says the Zygo G90 is on my buy radar for sure. Nice comment. That's good. Oh, you're +2. Okay. So, wow. Ooh, it was 1 a.m. when it started. Yikes. And thanks for helping Rodney. Thanks for helping Andy out with that filter issue. Tom in Bulgaria, the 710 is great value for money. My next radio should be the FTDX 101 Delta. There you go. And Chris, this is the comment of the show. I don't care what anybody else says, man.
You better say your prayers, you flea-bitten varmint.
We're a bunch of cheap dates, Larry. Rodney, not me. I'm a hog for equipment. And Spike hasn't said anything yet. Wait, just wait. I got 2 chokes from ABR Industries for $40. Chuck and Shannon are great to work with. Go check their different colored coax that you can get with your call sign engraved on it. Wow, your call. Spike, are you serious? They engrave your call sign on the coax? Wow. You have to, oh man. I don't know. Sorry. The piece of ice in here was starting to go down my throat. I thought it'd be bad for live YouTube. Although it might increase the listener base. I'm just thinking how, I don't know, the coax, right? It's there and it has your call sign on it. I'm kind of thinking, what good is that? I guess. Yeah. Okay. Spike, thank you very much for the conversation. Oh, boy. Yes. Andy New, I'll send you a picture of me in the old pedal steel. Yes, Larry, I own the coil and the whip and tripod. That's good. Since they stopped making it, you got the stuff. That's all that matters. Yes. Rodney, or are they all connected? Wait, sorry. Let me read this again because I'm going to say it wrong, I'm afraid. Radio or ? They are all connected together, right?
I can't wait all day.
Or
we want to meet chicks.
Yeah, and score. Yeah, I'd like to meet you. Yeah.
It says the word or. Or means a choice.
Hey, boy, come here, quick.
Oh, gosh. Or is a conjunction. Remember? See, I'm right. Schoolhouse Rock, conjunction, and but or. They'll get you pretty far. That's really good. You think about that, right? From the Schoolhouse Rock days. That's over 50 years ago, guys. And you remember it's a conjunction because it was in the catchy song and the cartoon you used to watch between all the cartoons you love to watch on Saturday morning. Gosh, that's really good marketing. Jeez. It's 50 plus years ago. I haven't seen Conjunction Junction forever. We need to play Conjunction Junction, I think. We need to do that. That's in here now. We'll do that. Conjunction Junction. So the guys from outside the stage going, what the heck's he talking about? This is awful. Jeff, if you can afford a top-of-the-line Kenwood, you have money for a tower and property. Not necessarily. No, not necessarily. Yeah, I don't know that correlates. But things are expensive. When you think about the cost of expensive radios, because they went up because inflation's up, right? But the cost of doing HF is very expensive. We all know that. It costs a lot of money to do it. It just is. Jeff, thanks. Nice comment. Thank you. Yep. Colin, all the way in Australia, says you can beat the question, get a handheld. It's a radio with an antenna. There you go.
That's all, folks.
The show's over. Thanks a lot for coming.
Now, I say cut that out. What's it all about, boy?
Well, what
Elucidate.
he's saying is you got a radio in your hand. It's got an antenna already there. You don't need to buy the antenna. The radio sits in your hand. It's all one. And you save the money and the rest of the world is happy. And you have money in your pocket. Not bad. That's actually not bad. I like that, Colin. I like the thinking. That's good thinking. The Spike in Montana.
My boy.
Stop. Enough. Yes, right on the coax. ABR Industries, good for win at field day. There may be scoundrels out there. Look at my coax. You want to come see it? I don't know. I don't know if I feel like that. Chris, so no one steals your coax? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Thank you, Andy. Check on the email. Thank you. Spike, not joking. I took an oath of being soulmates today. Whew. The show's going off the rails now, folks. We got to hurry and do something right.
Well, hog gravy and chitlins.
We'll get back to you here. You know, we do the radio segments where we try and talk about various radio. Gosh, 56 minutes. I was hoping we did 60 today. Okay. I try and do a radio that's affordable, right? A good radio, a radio that you can work and enjoy and make a lot of calls with, and you'll love it, okay? I try and do that every show the best I can. Today's is one that I can personally tell you, because I had 2 of these transceivers, that this radio is one of the best bangs for the buck there is on the market. Period. It's not new anymore. They don't sell them new anymore. It is the Yaesu FTDX 3000. If you buy it in the D or in the upper level, some called them limited, some called them MPs. You know, but the point was, the 3000 is an amazing transceiver for not a ton of money. Take a look at this. My friend Brent Meadows in Australia, Victor Kilo 3 Charlie Mike. Take it away, Brent.
Victor Kilo 3 Charlie Mike. Victor Kilo 3 Charlie Mike. Probably need the amplifier for this. He's got 20 over 9 signals coming through from those guys. Victor Kilo 3 Charlie Mike. Low power QRP. Victor Kilo 3 Charlie Mike.
Okay, Brent, QRP is not 100 watts.
Yeah, Roger. Victor Kilo 3 Charlie Mike. Victor Kilo 3 Charlie Mike. Only on 100 watts. 100 watts, Roger. Victor Kilo 3 Charlie Mike. Victor Kilo 3 Canada, Mexico. Victor Kilo 3 Charlie Mike. Roger. Roger, you're 5.9 plus 20 dB, 5.9 plus 20 dB. I'm just on an OptiBeam 16-5, but only 100 watts of power, 100 watts. So good to make the contact. Happy New Year, my friend.
Roger. QSL celebrate and thanks for my report. You are 5 and 6 over there. And my name is Henry. Hotel Echo November Red Yankee, never signed of Italy. And we're doing acquisition for the Worldwide Award. You want to log that is my station out of the content of VK this morning. 73 back and thanks for the call and good luck. VK 3CN, II5 WWA, over.
Fantastic. Thanks, Henry. All the best for 2026, my friend. All the best. 73s.
Thank you. Happy New Year. With you and yours. Catch you again soon on the log. Bye-bye, Brandon.
73s. That's amazing. That is seriously 100 watts. No amplifier turned on. Let me prove it. That's my goodness. That OptiBeam honestly is the key. Sometimes you can do so much with the right antenna. Now there are a few other VK3 stations just calling before I heard them, and he is just not hearing them. And some of those are running some big power too. I don't know what's going on there, but it'll be antenna every time. You can run loads of power, but spend your money on the antennas, and you'll have a much better result. But look at that! What a this! I'm amazed. I'm just going to have a bit of a look through. I've got to say, no, yeah, I know who this.
November Papa, VK2WJ. Any copy from my station, Ross? Go ahead.
John's got a lovely station too. Some nice strong signals there. Actually,
it was very strong here as well. In truth, I noticed it, but the notch filtering, the auto notch filter.
Look at this, 20 over 9.
Is good enough that it just, I was aware it was notching out the filter, but I could see online.
I've actually out in the museum got the matching kilowatt amplifier for this.
Brenton Meadows, he's dealing with an awful lot right now, and Jack wants to be with me here right now. Keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Brent has been going through an awful lot, and he's a really good human being, good person. And Samantha and Riley, his family, I know they're worried too. But every day for Brent is a day that he tries to make the most of everything. Brenton Meadows, you can find him at Aussie Pickers on YouTube. It's worth it. You'll find information just about every HF radio in amateur radio. Plus, he does some VHF, not much. He does a ton of Citizens Band radio too. So I think he's got just about every Citizens Band radio made in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Brenton Meadows, amazing stuff. Prices. First, let's look at the back. And this is what makes the 3000 so good. The one thing it doesn't have is a sound card. So you're going to have to, get a sound card for it to be able to work digital modes. That's the only thing it's missing. It's got a receive antenna. It has an extra transmit antenna, 2 transmit antennas sitting there with the receive antenna on board. Plus, it's got the cat control. It also has that FH2 keypad where you can control things as well for like Morse code and stuff like that if you're doing contesting. Also, some good RCA jacks out for different things, including extra speaker. It's a really good transceiver. The prices of these, you can get them fairly inexpensively. Here's one that's currently on QTH Swap Meet. I would make sure, if you're interested in one of these, make sure you know what you're buying and make very sure, doubly sure, triply sure that they have it, okay? Price, $700. That's one of these for the Yaesu FTDX 3000. Another one here from the same website. It's for $850 and supposed to be in pretty good shape. Third one, here's one that he is taking to the Seaverville Ham Fest. Price, $750. That's pretty good for one of these radios. And Maine Trading Company out of Texas has one of these right now. And if Maine has one, it's in good shape. That's $939.79. I'm not quite sure what the price is all about there. But the Yaesu FTDX 3000 transceiver is a pretty cool radio. It's got a lot of the FTDX 5000 and 9000 built into the front end. It's just missing a few little things that the other two have in terms of controls. Amazing receiver and a very good transmitter. Also on that radio, something not said in the video, but it does have on board a parametric equalizer for your microphone. Yaesu FTDX 3000 between $700 and about $1,000 today. A good radio to have for first or second radio. Tomorrow, I have a great video. Tom sent this to me. It's really neat. And Tom, I was wrong. I thought I had seen this one. It's the same. I think they use the same picture on the front for the thumbnail. That's what threw me. But this is like a newer video about the death of shortwave. We'll show that on tomorrow's show. It's good. It's actually very, very good. So come tomorrow, we'll talk a little bit more about shortwave, my friends. Here's the Angry Hams today.
Say, Waldorf, I was wondering if maybe you
Darn, I better get some new batteries for my hearing aid.
I fool him every time.
Question number 1 here. According to the American Radio Relay League, what is the recommended local time period for monitoring frequencies for the Wilderness Protocol? The Wilderness Protocol. Okay. Is it A, between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m.? Is it B, 24 hours a day? Is it C, between 4 a.m. and 12 midnight? Or is it D, between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m.? The Wilderness Protocol time frame. A, B, C, or D? Good luck. We got 3 today. Here we go. Wow. My mouth is just dry today. I don't know why. We had a thunderstorm. Well, not really thunderstorm. More like a rainstorm. Heavy rain came through. We got a ½ inch in like about 30 minutes. It was just pouring. Gosh, it was pouring. Yeah. First one is Andy New from Bristol, Mike 7, Charlie November. He has between 4 a.m. and midnight. Let's see. We've got Bill. He's got B. I love these when they're not sure, right? It's like B. By the way, Rob Sabato, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome back. Happy Monday, Rob. Barry's got C. And Rodney's got A. So we have now C, B, and A. The answer is A. Well done. Rodney, first one to get that one. Yeah, Pop Alpha 9 Romeo Whiskey. The time that you can do this, according to the American Radio Relay League, is between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m. It's a daytime thing, and it closes down at night. So recommended local time period for you to monitor frequencies in case someone has a problem. They're, stuck out in the bush or out on a mountain or something. That's the time to be listening for a distress call, right? And Rodney, next question. All right, thank you. Appreciate the heads up. Question 2, Amateur Radio Field Day was first held in what year? Now we're in June, right? And it's Field Day month. This is going to be, wow, if I told you, you'd know the answer. A was 1929. Was that the first year they held the first ARRL Field Day? B is 1933, C is 1936, and D is 1939. A, B, C, or D? Get it right. We'll give you some love. When was the very first ARRL Field Day done? Chris asks, what is the Wilderness Protocol? Wilderness Protocol is when people listen on distress frequencies on the HF bands, I think they're VHF bands, for somebody who would be looking for help on an emergency situation. So from like 7 a.m. until 10 p.m., they monitor those frequencies. A lot of guys just put on scan, they'll include like regular traffic or net channels or even just the regular repeater channel. And then they'll just kind of cycle through. And if they hear a call for help, they can get the help to people. So that's a Wilderness Protocol. Good question, Chris. Okay. Zooming on over here, first one in, Martin Rodney, the Dutch Tarzan. Andy New, he has C, 1936, and Andy, no, so close. Bill in Wisconsin, he's got B, and doggone, Bill, you're right. Well done. It is B. 1933 was the first year. So this is can you believe it, guys? This is the 93rd Field Day. Actually, it's not true because they didn't do it during the war, World War II. So, that's still pretty good. Everybody got so you got C, you got B, you got D. Tom in Bulgaria. C, if Andy says so. That's great. And D, good stuff, guys. Everybody played along. And Andy, don't follow me, Tom. I'm lost. And Mike got it right in Jacksonville as well. Pretty cool, Mike. Yep. Thank you. Last question today. A 12B Y7A tube. So let me say that one more time. A 12 Bravo Yankee 7 Alpha tube is typically used as which of the following? Is it A, a final amplifier tube in a transmitter/transceiver, B, an RF driver tube in a transmitter/transceiver, C, an SSB mixer in a transmitter/transceiver, or D, a tuning eye in a vintage tube receiver? Those really did exist. A, B, C, or D? Good luck, gang. Last question. Whew. 12BY7 Alpha. Bill, first in. He has D, tuning eye in a vintage tube receiver. No, but they did have the magic eye. It's a pretty cool thing, actually. They were pretty cool. I believe they were in the Zeniths. They were really neat. Andy has D, a tuning eye in a vintage tube receiver. No. Mike's got D. Jeff's got D. Rodney with B, an RF driver tube in a transmitter/transceiver. And Rodney, I got 2 of the 3. Well done. Wow. Yep. It's an RF driver tube in a transmitter/transceiver. This is not an easy question. Rodney was the only one to get that one right. Wow. Rodney says it was an intermediate driver tube. There you go. Well done. There you go. Well done, bud. That's pretty cool. I'm proud of you. Well done. Today's topic question: if you could buy a new radio or antenna, what would you buy and what would you get? Or, okay. Tom, like the tuning eye, anyone watch Carlson's Lab? I've seen that. That's a neat show. I would do the antenna. Yeah, well, hold on. Barry, right now in the UK, is laughing.
Come on! Quit stalling!
he's oh, you won a 9,000. If it was a tower, 50 foot, with a good quality antenna, I would do that. I would, because it makes any radio brilliant. That's really why. And Brenton said that during his video. He said, buy the expensive antenna. Buy the antenna instead of the radio. The antenna is more important. 100% right. And when you have that antenna, all of a sudden, the world is there. It just works. When I got the hex beam, and it's only a 2-element, it's like 5 or 6 dB of gain. Not huge, but it's there, right? I can understand why people swear by when they get a directional antenna, why they do that. I don't even have a top quality antenna. I don't. But it taught me what it's capable of doing, what it really can do. And if I get like a high quality, like an OptiBeam or, something like that, wow. It'd be pretty cool. It really would. Because any radio I use would be just brilliant then. That would be me. I'd go for the antenna. Yes. Oh, geez. Rob says, here from beautiful New Jersey, USA. Good to have you, Rob. Thank you. And Andy says, we now need to follow Rodney. He's the new trivia guru. Rodney, want to get lost or check into a madhouse? Then yeah, follow me. Bill, my dad used to have a radio with the tuning eye. I'm talking like 55 years ago, and it was old even back then. Yeah, they were a big red dot. They were cool. If you've ever seen the movie A Christmas Story, right? Ralphie with the BB gun. You remember the scene where they're listening to the Little Orphan Annie old-time drama? You'll see the red eye. That's one of those radios. There we go. There's a little tidbit to remember of where it came from. If you'd like to get licensed to ham radio, we'd love to help you do so. Contact the Radio Society of Great Britain at www.rsgb.org. Tell them in the contact part of their page you'd like your license and where you live in the world. They will send to you a local to you ham radio club once you reach out to them. Tell them you want your license and where you live. Wait, it's that simple. Then once you get the email back from them, just reach out to the club. They'll be happy to hear from you. and they're going to send somebody out there to help you get licensed too. It takes a bit of time, and you're going to have to study, but it's well worth it. You'll have it for the rest of your life, and that will then be the best of your life. Next to your spouse, next to your God. Radio's pretty darn cool. Yes. www.rsgb.org. That's the show today, gang. Glad to be here. Tomorrow, join us for a really neat segment about shortwave. It's good. This segment about shortwave is fantastic. You will love it, I guarantee. And Rodney, thank you for all the work you're doing here on the links and stuff. And I'll finish with this one here real quick. Hold on. Andy, I'd love a hex beam, but would spend my time preventing people hanging their wash on it. Oh man, you never know. It looks kind of like one of those old clotheslines. Yes, Rodney, the best quality of a directional antenna is the front to back ratio, nulling out of noisy signals. Yeah, they sure are fun though. They make a difference. My name's Larry Dio. My call sign in ham radio is Kilo 7 Hotel November. God bless you wherever you may be. See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
I think I like this little guy.
I love this one.
You know, you could always compromise and breed them together.
I've never seen a breed like this. Nor have I. I don't know what to make of it, frankly. It's unsettling. It's disturbing to look at it directly. How did this dog get past regions? That's what I want to know.
I'm Sarah McLaughlin. Will you help these misunderstood animals?
Save yourselves!
Watch this. This is great.
Guys, can you just give me a little space here? You just parked a little close. Guys, come on, guys. I got a meeting. Never mind. He's got it.
Stuck between a bad job and a hard place?
Ron, did you notice maybe you clipped me a little bit there?
CareerBuilder.com. Start building.
Ron!
That's one of the funniest old Super Bowl commercials ever. Okay, here is a final close down. This is neat. This is a close down all the way from Yokohama, Japan. Take a look at all the translators they've got on this as well. God bless you all. Take care. See you tomorrow.
JOKM-TV、TBK テレビ42チャンネルです。映像周波数 645.25MHz、 映像出力 10kW、 音声周波数 649.75MHz、 音声出力 2.5kW でお送りしました。
Hold on. I messed up. I'm so sorry. Wait, stop. Hold on. I forgot. Peter, Barry, I forgot your comment. I am so sorry. That was my fault. I saw it and I forgot to go back to it. Forgive me. Peter, Barry, name's right there. Barry said, long wire always. And the reason why is because he's already got a Yaesu FDDX 9000 MP. I didn't forget you, Bear. If I had that radio, I'd say the same thing. And it was close. It was real close between a really good antenna and the 9000 as well. Because, boy, it's a beauty. God bless y'all. See you tomorrow. I got a little thing in my nose here. I'm feeling pretty stuffed up. So if I sound bad, I'm sorry about that. Oh, the life of being Larry.
And now, a Larry moment.
Bye, everybody. Great work on Discord, Rodney. Great job on that channel. Did a great job. That overhaul looks great, pal. Thank you. If you haven't seen the Discord channel at ham-radio-live, please go. It's worth it. Rodney's worked hard on it.
JOKN-TV こちらは TBK テレビです。